Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. This is Cameron with Tactical Trading Services, and I was just sitting here looking over some of my trade plans and some charts, and just trying to figure out how I wanted to go into next week. This is Sunday, June 20th. It's Father's Day, and just trying to figure out my plan for trading starting tomorrow. And I wanted to make a quick video on this because I thought that it'd be kind of important. And I'm trying to put out more content on my YouTube channel. I don't have a lot out there right now. I don't have a lot of views. I don't have a lot of videos. I don't have a lot on there, but I feel like it could be a pretty useful tool if I can just get it going. So I wanted to come to you all today and just have a little chat about one of the best secrets that I have ever discovered. And I mean, I don't want to say that it's really a secret, but I mean, it's not. It's just really great. It's a really great thing, especially if you can exhibit patience and discipline to achieve what you want to achieve with that. Okay, and there's a lot of naysayers out there, and there's a lot of people who they would call me crazy if they watch this, and they would call me illogical. They would say that it's not possible. They would say that it can't be done. Well, you know what I got to say to those guys or girls or whoever they are is cool. You know, if you don't like it, if you don't think that it can be done, then keep on doing whatever it is you do, because I really don't care. Um, it makes no difference to me whether you agree or not. I'm just gonna tell you and show you what the math says and what my own personal experiences have been. With this, I've been doing this for this specific thing. I've been doing it for a little bit now, and trying to stay patient with it and trying to stick to it, and it's been going really well. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. Looking at my screen, I'm sure that you all might try to, you can figure out it has something to do with, future value, right? And basically what I'm going to talk to you today about is compounding, okay? And compounding is one of the greatest financial things that I have ever come across. But it's absolutely amazing. Okay, it is so amazing, and it can really make the difference in wealth building and financial freedom and everything like that. I mean, it could really set you apart from your peers. And I'm going to go over some numbers, and we're going to look at, and we're not going to do anything, crazy, okay? We're going to do very conservative numbers as far as profits and stuff. And then I'm going to compare some things and see kind of which ones that we think would be the better of the two. So let me see here if I can get we'll get this pulled up, and we'll let it sit there for a little bit. Okay. So, like I said, we're looking at this spreadsheet, okay? And basically what I'm doing is I'm doing the future value calculation, okay? And I've taken that calculation and I have attributed it to a trading account. And I have broke out what your account balance will be each month in year so and so, along with the dollar profit you are looking at for that account during that year and month. Okay, and we'll talk about this section here in a little bit. So let's just start out, and we're gonna say a fairly small number. Okay, one that I think, you know, most people could pull off, and we will say you have a starting balance in your trading account of $10,000. Okay. Now, let's say that what would that be? 60. So let's say that you want to do 5% a month. Okay. So 5% a month. That's not that hard to do in trading. It's really not that hard to do at all. Okay. It's actually really easy to do 5% a month. And that right there, that statement right there, like I told you, there's going to be so many people, if they watch it, oh, whatever, that's not possible. You can't do that. I mean, you're going to blow yourself up, whatever, man. Whatever. Okay. Think what you want to think, but I'm telling you, 5% a month is a fairly easy amount. But we can even go down. We can even go down a little bit more. If you want. I don't care. We can do. So say we do 3% a month. We'll say that 3% a month. Okay, 3% a month on a $10,000 account, and we're going to look at the future value of a couple things. Okay. So I'm going to assume by just some of the analytics that I've seen through my Facebook page and Facebook group, and some of the YouTube analytics centered around my videos and other videos like this, that the majority of my viewers are going to be young adults between, I don't know, but probably 21 to 35, I would say, and that most of the time, it from what I've seen on my analytics, the majority of them are men. So I'm going to use that to shape up this scenario. So say that you are 30 years old and you have a decent job. You're contributing to your 401k, you're paying your mortgage, you're paying your car payment, you're doing whatever, right? You're raising your kids, you're trying to save a little bit, but you can't get over the fact that the bank does not do right by you on your savings account, right? They just don't. The bank really screws you. A savings account is, for some people, one of the most horrible things that you can do, okay? Because you are not getting any bang for your buck at all. Nothing. They're good to have in case, for emergency funds or quick access to cash if you need it, whatever. There's some positives in there. But if you're looking at a savings account as a way to build wealth over a period of time, well then, it's not going to happen, because we'll just look. So if we search for average savings account interest rate. Oh man, wow, 0.5 right there. So here's a city high interest. It's 10 times the national average. So I wonder what that would be. Let's check it out. And I haven't looked any of these up. Sure, we live in that zip code, whatever. What, 0.5 on that one? So, all right, well, look at this. This will be awesome right here. So you start out with a $10,000 account, like we talked about back here, okay? And let's just say 5 years. 5 years. Now, we're not adding any more money to our savings account, so we're not going to add any more money to our trading account, savings account, whatever I just said, okay? So we're starting out with $10,000. They're saying they're going to give us an APY of 0.5. So we're going to calculate. Your total interest is $250. Wow. Well, that's it's pretty sad. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Surely that can't be right, right? That's crazy. Okay. So we go over here. $10,000. We think we can make 3% a month. 5 years. $58,916.03. And if you want to that total, well, obviously, obviously that'll be what, 48,916. So $48,916 in 5 years if you earn 3% a month, and you just keep rolling, compounding it up monthly. Okay, that is compounded monthly. And look, guys. So look, $300. Okay, so we need $300 our first month to generate 3%. So we come over here and we say our dollars needed is $300. And this is I'm just doing this for strictly options trading, okay? If there's people out there that trade only equities or whatever, I mean, it's still the same general concept, but there's some extra stuff in here for options. So we'll say $300 is needed, and I have some various spread widths here and this is only for selling options, okay? I'm only talking about this for selling options. And we have the quantity that you would be able to trade depending on your spread width, okay? The wider the spread is generally better most of the time. I like to stick with about 20 or 25 wide. I found that really works well for me and what I'm trying to do to get my percentage, okay? But that's just me. You can work with whatever you want. So if we are going to do one trade a month and it's going to be 25 wide, we can open up 4 of those trades, and we are going to need 75 cents per contract. Okay? So let's see here. We'll just look at, let me see. We will just come over here and we'll look at SPX, because that's a good one that you can get some pretty good credit on selling. Okay, so we'll look at SPX, and we need this 3%, and it's already June 20th, so we'll say that we need the 3% by the end of July. Okay. So we can come and we can even go out to mid-July, okay? And that way we can, we'll just see if we can get what we need at a safe, at a conservative trade, okay? So let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Okay, so what did we say that we needed? We said that we needed, we'll do 25 wide, and we said we needed 75 cents per contract. So let's start down here this at the safest place that I think that we could start, and we'll say 3,500. Okay, I think 3,500 would be a pretty decent starting point. So we're going to do 25 wide, 3,500. Okay, so that's not going to give us quite enough. All right, that's only going to give us 30 cents. It looks like. And we won't be able to do that because we'll only be able to open 4, right? So that'll be 120 bucks. That's less than half of what we need. So let's go up. Let's go up another 50 and do 25 wide. There's 50 cents. Okay, so it's getting better. We still need a little bit more. We'll go to another 25 up. Still 50, so let's tack on 3,600, and that is 50. So there's 3,700 and 25 wide at 85 cents. So what if I adjust this on, because we want to get away, so that's not going to be, so we need to go to 36.90. 36.90. So we're not going to be able to do that. So we'll try, let's see what we get at 30 wide. 30 wide, we'll get 95 cents. Okay, so that's pretty close, right? So if we look up here, if we do 36.90, 36.60, that's 30 wide, we'll get 95 cents. And a lot of times, honestly, you can probably play the spread a little bit. See, I mean, that's right there on the midpoint. So you can probably play the spread a little bit, and you can get your fill in $1. There'll probably be some IV spikes or something during the day, and that'll help you out. So there, right there, boom. There's your 3%. Okay, and if you look, that's 36.90. You're sitting at a delta 7. A delta 7 that's giving you a 91.98% probability of it being out of the money upon expiration. So let's look at some other things here real quick, okay? And we're gonna go look at a chart. And so let's just see here. So we're gonna say that our short strike is equal to 36.90, and we're gonna say that our delta is what did I say, 7, delta 7, and we're gonna say that our probability out of the money is equal to, we'll just round up to 92%. So we have a 92% probability that this trade will expire out of the money upon expiration. And I want to also include what is the expected move of the underlying. And if you're in Thinkorswim, you can find that right here. So the expected move for the underlying from now until the 16 July expiration is going to be 184 points, 70 cents. So I'm going to put 184.70 cents. Okay? And as you can see, right up here, the S&P 500 is currently priced at 4,166.45. So 4166.45 minus our expected move of 184.70 will give you an underlying price of 39.81. Okay, so that's going to be 39.81.75. Okay, and that is going to tell us that our short strike is way outside of the expected move. We can see exactly. So 39.81.75 is going to be the expected move from now until expiration, like I said. And we are actually 291 points away from the expected move. So we're even farther away from the current price. So we are 291.75 away from EM, which is expected move. Okay, that's pretty great. I mean, you're pretty much, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, and so let's go look at a chart of the S&P 500. Here we go, and we'll look at a daily chart. So what we want to do is I'm going to have to adjust my time axis because I don't have that much time on there. So first thing I want to do, I want to mark out our where our time is. Let me find my drawing. Where's my drawing? Right here. So we said, what was our expiration? Where was it at? 16 July, I believe it was, right? 16 July. So let's find 16 July. So there's 16 July, and I'm going to make it, I'll make it a different color here. That way it doesn't blend. I'll make it purple. How about that? So there's 16 July. Now I want to look and mark out our short strike. Where are we at? 36.90, okay. So 36.90. Edit properties. We'll make that one purple too. And we will put it at 36.90. 36.90. Okay. So, there it is. Okay, right here. And this isn't even your break even. Okay, if you guys know anything about options, you'll know that your break even is a little bit below that. But anyway, to keep it simplistic, 36.90. Okay, 36.90 and 16 July. All right, that's where you will get in trouble with your trade upon expiration. Right there. That's where it will be a bad day. So now let's look and see what has to happen in order for you to have that losing trade. The first thing that has to happen is you break through many key support levels. Many key support levels. Right there, 41.20 is a good support level. Okay, you come down here, 4,000. 4,000 will be a psychological price level for sure. Okay, 39.50 will be a support level. This trend line, it's going to be a support level. Your 200 simple moving average, that's going to be a support level. Okay, and you'll have your 100 in there that will probably provide a little bit of support, and then it's probably right around your 4,000 mark right now. I don't know, but I mean, you're gonna have to break all those support levels, all of them, and that's pretty. I mean, that's a lot, right? And it's way outside the expected move. With trading, anything is possible. With trading, you can lose all your money that you put into a trade, blah, 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 blah. We all know that, okay? We all know the risk associated with this. But does the potential outcome outweigh the risk? In my opinion, yes, it does. That would be a very good trade to put on. It would be an excellent trade. An amazing trade to put on. And it would give you very, very high chance of success. And one personally that I would jump at that trade for sure. Okay? So and generally generally you'll be able to be you'll probably be able to achieve this distance away from the market on most of your trades. And actually in higher volatility environments, you will probably be able to be even further. Okay, so like let's use the COVID crash for example. I was trading the COVID crash. I was selling SPX options during the COVID crash, and volatility IV was out of here. You know, it was crazy. It was sky high, and I was able to achieve some phenomenal trades, and I was able to sell way out of the money. I mean, way, 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 way out of the money, and I was bringing in good credit too, and it was amazing. Even with the market fighting against you, if you're selling puts and the market's crashing, you're so far away that it's just like it's not going to happen with all the modern day circuit breakers and everything that they have now. Like you could really structure some trades where, like, okay, this is not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. So it was definitely interesting. Okay, but like I said, there's always a risk that you take. Okay, but this trade right here, it is a very, very low risk trade, in my opinion. I mean, could it happen? Yeah, the worst could probably happen for sure. But that's why you have to have a plan. You have to manage your risk. Okay. You can't just set it and forget it, and that's a whole other topic for us to talk about sometime. But it's a fairly safe trade, and let's go back. If you generate 3% a month with $10,000 account, 5 years, $58,916. If you're 35 and you don't have a desire to like retire by 40, then let's go out a little farther, okay? If you're 35 and you don't necessarily want to work until you're in your 60s, okay? You would like to retire a little bit early, not too much, but 10 years, okay? 10 years you'll be 45. There's $347,109 in your trading account that you have available to trade, okay? It's pretty good. If you want to even go out and you want to retire at 50 and just trade, $2 million, okay, in 15 years. That's pretty good. That's excellent, right? And these are very, very real numbers. They're very real, in my opinion. They are. And these numbers can work with many strategies. Like I said, this over here, this is if you do one trade a month. If you're doing 0 DTE on SPX, they have 3 expirations per week. Then if you do a 25 wide trade on 0 DTE for that month each day, then you're going to need 6 cents. 6 cents to make your target. So, I mean, that's pretty easy. Okay, 6 cents is pretty easy to do on a 25 wide on 0 DTE. If you do 7 DTE, and I run all of these strategies in my trading accounts. They're very good strategies. They've been proven by many individuals who are a lot smarter than myself. If you can just play, stick to the probabilities and stick to the expectancy, then they will work out over time. But yeah, 7 DT, if you do 25 wide, you're looking at 19 cents. That's, again, very easy. And let's look at, okay, so we need 19 cents on a 7 DT. So let's see here. Let's see where that would put us. as far as the market. So we'll delete this. We'll come up here, and looks like the closest that we have is going to be 8 DT. It'll be 7 tomorrow, and we need 19 cents. So let's just start. Let's just start here at the 10 delta range. Okay, that's going to give us about a 90% chance of being out of the money upon expiration. So we will sell the 39.50s. We'll buy the 39.25s. Oh my goodness, look at that. That gives us $1.20. $1.20. Okay, let's go back to our notepad. This is for the 7 DTE. Short strike is going to be at 39.50. That's delta 10. That is probability out of the money. We'll say, what was it? 90%. 90%. Expected move is going to be 93. And that will be so 4166 minus 93, so that'd be 4073 is going to be where the expected move is at, and that will mean that our short strike is still 123 points away from the expected move. Now remember, I want you to remember this. These numbers, these stats right here is for this current trade, and that's $1.20. That's $1.20, and all we need is 19. So 120 minus 19 divided by 120. So I mean that's 84% over what we need. Okay? And so let's find what we need, and we'll see where we go. So we need 19 cents. So let's go down here. Let's go to 38.50. 38.25, 55 cents. Okay? So that we're even farther. We're even farther away. Okay? So I mean there is a very, very good possibility, an extremely good possibility, that these options will expire worthless upon expiration. So let's go even farther. Let's do a short at 38.25 and a long at 3800. That's 45. Look how far we still are away from what we need. Okay, so let's go down here. Let's do 3700, 36.75. Boom, there it is. Look where we're at, guys. We are all the way down at 3700 at a 2 delta. That gives us a 97% chance of being out of the money upon expiration and keeping the full credit. There's our 7 DTE trade. That's what we would put on 3700 June 28th. Let's go back to our chart right here. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to change this to June 28th. And I'm going to, well, I mean, look, we're pretty much pretty close there. Where was our short strike? 3700? Yeah, so we're right there on it. We're right there on it. So that's 30. So I mean that's okay. It's close enough, right? Okay. So look how much time you have right here. Look at this. This was Friday. Do you honestly think that the S&P 500 is going to be way down here at this purple line? I mean, really? You really think that's going to happen? I don't. I don't at all. It's just crazy. I mean, that's your trade. that is your trade, guys. For if you want to do the 7 DTE, it's all your personal preference, really, as far as that goes. But the fact of the matter remains that this is very doable, and this will really, really set you up for an amazing way to generate wealth. And this is truly passive income generation, okay? Because unless you're doing zero DTE, if you're doing the monthly trade or the 7 DTE, then it's really passive. You open your trade. You don't have to monitor it really closely. It's not going to be as susceptible to price action as what the 0 DTE would be. There's not a lot of gamma risk starting out, so it's actually really good strategies and very good profit potential. And it's just amazing what can come. And this is $10,000. Okay, this is $10,000 at 3%. What if you want to start at 25,000? What if you have 25 grand sitting there? I mean, year 11, 1.2 million. So where will you? You'll be a millionaire between year 10 and year 11. 45 years old, millionaire, starting from 25 grand. Naysay all you want, anybody out there, whatever. But I've been running this strategy for a while in my personal accounts, and I'm actually doing. I'm aiming for more than 3% a month, but it's working out really well. So it's working out extremely well. This is it, guys. This is, in my opinion, this is the way to do it. People out here chasing penny stocks, they're chasing AMC, they're chasing GameStop, they're chasing whatever, all the little meme stocks and the Reddit forums and all that crap. They're YOLOing on these out of the money options, buying them, thinking they're gonna get a lottery ticket. And I'm telling you, these people, there are more of them that go broke and lose everything than there are that make it. This is the way to build wealth, okay? This is the key to passive income generation. I don't want to be watching the markets all the time. I don't want to be stressed out all the time because of what's going on in the markets. I want to put my trade on. That's a very safe trade. I want to put it on. I want to let it roll. I want to look at my trading account maybe at the close every day, a couple times a week, just to make sure everything's going pretty good. I want to set my alerts for different prices. That way, if it gets somewhere where I need to take some action, it alerts me. And I want to go about my day. Okay? I want to enjoy time with my family. I want to get done what I want to get done. I want to live life. I don't want to be glued to the screen all the time, just trying to make things work and ultimately fail. Okay? This is my way. Okay? This is my way. I've been to the penny stocks. I've been to the YOLO options. I've been to trading shares. I've traded, a lot. Okay, I've traded a lot of different strategies, and this way, and selling options has been the most consistent, the most consistently profitable, and it really, really, really works. Okay, you just have to be patient. You have to let this build up. I mean, this is patience. This is 10 years. 10 years. is what that is. If you do a trade once a month, that's what, 122 trades or whatever, 120 trades, whatever it is. All right. So you got to think about it. You got to put it in perspective. All right. Is it worth it? Is $867,000 worth it to be patient for 10 years and generate that kind of wealth for yourself and your family? Yeah, heck yeah, it is to me. You could pay off all your bills. You could buy whatever, you know. I mean, you'd be in a good spot if you were smart about it. But it, you know, I just wanted to. I was just sitting here today, and I was thinking about this. I've been rambling on for 41 minutes almost now, so I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to bring this guy to your guys' attention. This is how I trade my personal stuff. It works for me, and it's amazing. It's really working out well. So. Yeah, I will put a link at the bottom of this video if you want to go like our Facebook page. I'll put a link down there. If you want to join our trading service, I offer a free 1-week trial to our trading service. You can come try us out. You can see if it's what you're looking for, what you would like, and you know, if it is, then you can stay. If not, you can go, and it would be all right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm desperately trying to kind of build this channel out a little bit. I'm not a video editor or producer, so none of my videos are really fancy. I don't have any cool graphics. I don't have any of that stuff. I don't have any studio equipment or anything. It's just me. It's just me. And it is what it is. So, yeah, like I said, there will be links below in the description. Go like our Facebook page and interact with us on there. If you want to try our service, check out that link as well. If you don't like us after a week, then you're not going to hurt my feelings, and you can go find another service or whatever you want to do, okay? But I hope that this kind of helped shine some light for everybody, because it's really an amazing thing, okay? As always, I hope everybody's trading is going well, and if you need anything, then please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I will help you in any way that I can. And if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for spending your time with me and watching. Take care.